Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Kristen Porter Utley, and I am the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Framingham State University, and it's just so wonderful to have you here today for the university's 2026 graduate commencement ceremony. Congratulations. If you're not already standing and are able, please rise for the presentation of the colors, followed by the singing of the national anthem sung by Soraya Sorare, a member of the class of 2027. The colors are being presented by members of the Assabet Valley Regional Technical High School Marine Corps Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps.
Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursted in it, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Soraya. You may be seated. We'd now like to take a moment to recognize all of the veterans and current members of the military in the audience. Would you please rise? Thank you. Thank you. Our graduate students represent a tremendous collection of brain power, talent, and perseverance. They have worked incredibly hard to make it here, balancing the demands of their classwork with full-time jobs and family responsibilities. And now all of those nights of frantic dinners and very little sleep have finally paid off. I also really want to welcome all the family members and friends of those about to graduate whose support and encouragement have greatly contributed to their success. And I also want to extend a very warm welcome to the many faculty members here today who have shared their knowledge, time, and expertise with our students to help make this day possible. Thank you. Also, a really special thank you to the graduate and continuing education staff that made all of this happen, and for supporting our students throughout their education and for helping to make today's celebration a real success. It is now my very great pleasure to introduce Dr. Nancy S. Nemi, President of Framingham State University.
Just taking a look at you all, it's wonderful. Good evening and welcome parents, family, and friends of those about to graduate. Welcome dedicated faculty, trustees, alumni. Most importantly, welcome graduates, and congratulations. To begin the ceremony, I ask everyone to join me in a brief moment of silent reflection to give thanks for everything you have accomplished, for the support and guidance of friends, family, faculty, and staff, and to honor those who are no longer with us. Thank you. Looking out at you all as you celebrate this accomplishment, I ask you, graduates, what is your origin story, and how did it bring you to this place? How is the degree to which you are to be conferred tonight reflective of who you are and who you want to be? The origin story of Framingham State University is one grounded in hope. Hope that the 57-year-old fledgling democracy that was the United States could pull off its audacious claims of free speech, freedom of religion, of equality, such as it was for some people. If the country was to succeed, it needed people who could read and write and reason. And the school that became Framingham State was founded in the hope that by creating well-educated, excellent teachers, that they in turn could educate those who would fulfill the promises of a great new democracy. My guess is that each of your origin stories is grounded in equally hopeful ideas, one of which, I'll bet, is love. Love of your discipline and its ideas about the world, love of your profession and your belief in its power to change lives for the better, love of your families and your communities and your desire to help them thrive, and I hope love of yourself, that you have a part to play in the fabric of the future. As you think about the work that comes before you now, I argue that it is remembering your origin stories and the love that surely underscores them that will propel you forward. It is this brew of love and hope and more knowledge and skills where you will locate the keys to something different, where you will locate the answers that you seek and the change you want to make, so together we can fulfill the hopes that we have for ourselves, for our communities, and for our professions. Yet hope is not sufficient to move forward, and as you move from where your education has led you to where you'll go next, I think we have to lead differently as well. We'll need to think divergently and ask hard questions. We'll need to be brave enough to reimagine the structures and systems in which you will now practice alongside us. Sometimes we will need to follow trouble in order to make a difference. And most of all, we will need to stand at the intersection of where our personal and professional meet, making sure that the love within our personal origin stories manifests itself in what we're pursuing next. We who are your professors, your advisors, your trustees, and your university leaders are so honored to have you beside us as you learned. We now share a new tapestry together, woven by mutual desire to create change in the spaces, places, and professions we love. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journeys. We cannot wait to see what comes next. Now, graduates, please rise and join me in a gesture of thanks for the faculty, staff, and your families and the significant people who have helped you in your lives as you have achieved this moment. Thank you. And now to bring greetings on behalf of the Framingham State University Board of Trustees, please welcome Chair Anthony Hubbard.
Thank you, President Nimi. It's a great honor to represent the Board of Trustees and congratulate today's graduates. The responsibility of the Board of Trustees is to support and steward this great institution. We work alongside President Nimi and her leadership team to uphold the mission of the institution, ensure its long-term strength, and to make decisions that allow students like you to thrive and students that will be coming behind you to thrive. Our role is to safeguard the values and vision and to help shape this community and to help create the conditions for you to excel in teaching, in learning, and discovery so that excellence may flourish. Graduates and your loved ones, I hope you take time today to reflect on all that have been accomplished in the last few years. Earning an advanced degree while balancing work, life, family, and other responsibilities that many of us can't even imagine that you had to balance is no easy task. You leave here with the knowledge, the skills, and experiences that will serve as a foundation for a lifetime of learning, leadership, and service. The world needs your energy and ideas and your compassion and your passion. We believe in your potential to create positive change wherever your journey leads, whatever realm in which you excel. On behalf of the trustees, congratulations and good luck as you move into the next phase of your careers. Keep pressing, and live the truth.
Thank you, Trustee Hubbard. At this time, it is my great honor to introduce today's distinguished speaker, Dr. Robert Awkward, or as his students affectionately call him, Dr. Bob. Few people embody the mission of public higher education as completely as Robert. Throughout his career, as an educator, administrator, advisor, and leader, he has focused on helping institutions better serve students and preparing graduates to lead with both skill and purpose. Here at Framingham State, many of our graduate students know him as the coordinator and academic advisor for our Master of Human Resources program, where he has guided and mentored students with the same combination of high expectations, practical insights, and genuine care that has defined his career. Beyond our campus, Robert serves as an Assistant Commissioner for Academic Effectiveness for the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education, helping shape initiatives that strengthen teaching, learning, and student success across all 29 public colleges and universities in the Commonwealth. His work has advanced innovation, access, and educational excellence on a statewide level. What makes his perspective especially meaningful for tonight's graduates is that his leadership has never been confined to a single path. Before entering higher education, he spent years in the private sector in senior human resources leadership roles across industries ranging from healthcare to technology. He understands firsthand the evolving demands of the workplace, the importance of adaptability, and the value of leadership rooted in empathy and integrity. Robert's career reminds us that learning and leadership are lifelong pursuits, and that meaningful impact often comes from bringing together experience, service, and a commitment to others. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Robert Awkward.
What a good-looking group of graduates here. You should be up here where I am seeing all of you. Wow. Good evening, Chair Hubbard, President Nemi, Provost Porter Utley, Dean Cleary, fellow faculty, and of course, the class of 2026 graduates. What an honor it is to stand before you. I cannot even begin to tell you how excited and humbled I was to receive this opportunity. I have been teaching in graduate studies for over 20 years in the Graduate Human Resource Management program. I was originally hired by Dr. Arnold Good. A few folks over here may remember him, who originated what was then called the MA in Human Resource Management. It was later renamed Master in Human Resources, or MHR. I've been working as a program coordinator and advisor for the MHR program the last 11 years. While serving in this role, I was honored to receive the inaugural Advisor of the Year in 2025, which is why I get to wear this beautiful medallion that you see me wearing here. It's beautiful and it's very heavy too. I've enjoyed the honor of working with countless numbers of graduates and students over the years who graduated and have been promoted at their organization, or changed organizations and were promoted, or were able to enter the HR field. The MHR mission is to develop business people who specialize in attracting, retaining, and maximizing the human capital in any organization, be it for-profit, nonprofit, or government. 90% of MHR graduates state in exit interview surveys that if they had to do it all over again, that's just what you all just finished doing, they would attend FSU and would do the MHR program. Further, they consistently comment that our practitioner scholar faculty are the most important aspect of our program. That means a lot to me because I have decided to step down from my post as the MHR coordinator advisor, and my replacement is one of those faculty members, Andrew Juneau, who is also an alumnus of our program. How sweet is that? Now, enough about me. Today is about you, and also about your family and friends who have supported you in this journey. As an undergraduate, your support is principally your parents, grandparents, and siblings. However, when you are a graduate student, in addition to them, this requires your significant other, your kids, your friends with whom you cannot go out and play because you have to do homework. So we honor all of them, all of your extended family today. Let's give them a big round of applause for being here for you. Yeah. The hardest aspect of doing any commencement speech is to say something memorable to those who are attending the service, especially the graduates who are ready to get their degree and go out and celebrate with family and friends. Been there, done that. However, the person in my role is supposed to share some wisdom with you that they have gained over their life's journey that may be useful to you as you continue your journeys. So I've given some thought to this, and I've determined that there are 3 elements that I wish to share with you today. I picked 3 because it is more likely to be remembered, and it keeps the time short. They are luck, balance, and hope. Now that you have or are about to receive your newly minted graduate degree, you may be thinking you need some luck to be able to put it to work for you. First, let me remind you that although your degree should and will be helpful as you continue your professional journey, we at Framingham State cannot take full credit for your future success. The fact that you have obtained your graduate degree at night while working a full-time job, juggling family responsibility, already speaks volumes about who you are. Moreover, luck is a function of preparation and opportunity. Think of it as luck equals preparation plus opportunity. First, you must prepare for your future by gaining useful work experiences, excelling at what you do, finding and utilizing a mentor or mentors, and adding in the right education at the right time from the right place. That's where we fit in. Then opportunities will present themselves to you, often from the most unlikely places. And then remember that an opportunity is only an opportunity if it fits. Everything that glitters is not necessarily gold. When you put opportunity and preparation together, then you create your own luck. So continue to do the hard work of preparation through lifelong learning, and when the door opens, you will be prepared to walk through and be successful once you arrive. Balance. To some extent, you may have already learned this lesson. On the other hand, you may have felt like you were on tilt the last few years trying to do all that you were required to do. I know as a boomer, balance has been one of the hardest lessons for me to learn. My Gen Y adult kids clearly learned from us and are clear-eyed about ensuring balance through exercising self-care. I'm not sure as a boomer or the generation before, we could even spell self-care. We just worked hard all the time, strove to get ahead, and collect as many creature comforts as we could along the way. Yet, I believe the Gen Yers have it right. Life is not just about titles, promotions, making more money, collecting the things of life, if you will. It's about the quality of your life experience. You only get one chance to do this experience, so you should try and get it right. Of course, you should always do your best at whatever you do, yet you must also ensure to take time for yourself, whether it is through daily prayer, meditation, and reflection, short and long vacations, and most importantly, spending time with your family. Your kids grow up fast, very fast, as you may have noticed. There is no do-over with your kids, so don't miss that experience. To be clear, this balanced type of lifestyle may require a trade-off with income, as life is always about trade-offs. However, when you get to the back 9 and look back, you don't want to have any regrets. And you want to get to the back 9. You're all still young. You don't fully understand what I just said there. You will. So take care of yourself first and those you love. Hope. The audacity of hope, as former President Barack Obama reminds us. I don't think you can live a fulfilling life if you don't remain hope-filled. Oh, there will be tests, trials, and tribulations. You already know that. You cannot have testimonies without tests. And they only get more challenging and more expensive as time goes on. So it is not that you won't have trials, tests, and tribulation, but how you get through them. And at the heart of that is the ability to remain positive and hopeful in the midst of challenges. Goodness knows there are plenty of challenges before us, locally, nationally, and internationally. That's a whole separate speech. In times like now, it may feel like it is easiest to stick your head in the sand and hope it will all go away. It will not. So, you must be engaged. We are all part of this grand experiment, this common wheel. We must give back where we can with time, talent, and treasure that you have. To your local community, to your alma mater, to your profession, especially the next generation of professionals. If we each do a little, the collective efforts will be significant. I have done this through my life, and in addition to being personally fulfilling, I have made wonderful relationships I would never have made if I hadn't done so. And as you come to know, life is about the journey, not the destination. So, that is what I have for you today. Create your own luck, maintain balance in your life, and remain hope-filled. I believe these qualities will carry you through the rest of your life's journey. So congratulations on your accomplishment today, and for all the awe and wonder you are yet to experience. Live long and prosper. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Awkward. At this time, we would like to recognize our DGCE Coordinator and Advisor Award recipients. I'll ask each to stand while I read out your name. The DGCE Coordinator Award goes to Dr. Deborah McMakin. Deborah is the fantastic coordinator of the Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology program. The DGC Advisor Award is given this year to Dr. Corey Masterson. He's an incredibly impactful advisor for the Master in Education and Special Education program. Thank you. Congratulations to both of you, so well deserved. We've now reached the point in our program where we will officially award the degrees. President Nemi will certify the degrees, and they'll be conferred by Anthony Hubbard, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Will all students, that's you all, please rise to receive your master's degrees.
Trustee Hubbard, it is an honor to present these candidates for the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Healthcare Administration, Master of Human Resources, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, or Master of Science in Nursing at Framingham State University for the conferral of their degrees. These individuals have met the appropriate requirements for the degree programs as prescribed by the faculty and the registrar, and are entitled to all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
By the authority invested in me by the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Framingham State University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate master's degree and enter you into all its attendant rights and privileges. Congratulations.
All right, congratulations, everybody. It's now time for the hooding ceremony. Our Dean of Graduate and Continuing Education, Marilyn Cleary, will assist our graduate program coordinators and advisors in hooding each graduate. Please note that a professional photographer is going to be taking pictures of each graduate, so we request that the audience members please remain in their seats so as to not obstruct the views of our other guests.
Presenting the 2026 Framingham State University Master's Degree candidates. From the College of Arts and Humanities. Receiving the Master of Arts degree, concentration in English. Emma Choquette Lyons. Allie Mosier.
From the College of Business. Receiving the Master of Business Administration degree, concentration in biotechnology operations, Sean Sear. Karthika Gokul. Brandon Thomas Hafner. Receiving the Master of Business Administration degree, concentration in management, Kiana Nicole Bauer. Heidi C. Borella. Sarah LaRue Bowers. Gregory Damos. William Ivan Herbert. Peter D. Canelias. Orlando Osorio Lopez.
Erica Ramos Elia.
Gabriel Augusto Santana. Receiving the Master of Healthcare Administration degree. Samuel Adu. Allison Michelle Alaman. Krista Marie Bonetti. Mayara Pelin. Nicole Strike. Receiving the Master of Human Resources degree. Rama Timalsina Adhikari. Liv Beverly. Receiving the Master of Science degree. Concentration in Organizational Leadership. Nurialis Herrera Pena. Mustafa Orhan Majid. Jenna Marianne Sade. Terry Lee Tiernan. Shwehilaiti Shayire.
From the College of Education and Social and Behavioral Sciences. Receiving the Master of Arts degree, Concentration in Counseling Psychology, Ashley M. Aguiar. Barbara Milagros Ortega Alicea. Tatiana Angelique Andrews Romaine. Marcus Stephen Ayes. Pascal Anastasia Azur. Alicia Amaryllis Baez. Christina Baez. Jacqueline Denise Bailey. Natalie Bartkus. Natalie Basel.
Tiffany Michelle Beckman.
Winston Bennett. Nicole M. Brody. Lillian Dorcas Zikianda E. Bamolungu. Nasli Gisette Buenaventura. Jessica Monine Burgos. John Cabrera. Brenda M. Campbell. Jared Patrick Carey. Brianna Lynn Cloutier. Stephanie Rebecca Collins Rankin. Stephanie Correa. Michelle Lauren Crawford. Sadie S. De La Rosa. Antoine Rudolph Default. Colleen E. Dykstra. Alexa Fazitas. Anderson Francois. Betty Ariel Francois. Nancy Marie Francois Cajuste. Danielle Aleda Gant. Kimberly Gonzalez. Deborah Lou Gravel. Emily Adeline Hendrickson. Isaida R. Hernandez. Laura Kathleen Horton. Ashe Nicole Hughes. Adele Jean. Mommy I Kamara.
Ashley Jean Pierre.
Audrey Lynn Kleinberg. Jaslyn Lorley Limas Avila. Matthew Alexander Lazama. Danny Thien Mai.
Alexis Martin. Anna Martin.
Michael Douglas Maddox. Daniel Mark Olison. Heidi Olivero. Larissa M. Oriano. Bridget A. Owino. Natalia Maria Patino. Joseli Peña. Josneline Pierre. Alexa M. Riccio. Lenita Richardson. Adeline Gilles Rodriguez. Stephanie M. Rodriguez. Megan Caroline Rogers. Shanina Rosado. Heidi Michelle Rousseau. Vanya Run. Janilsi Santana. Kimberly Y. Sepulveda. Escarly J. Severino. Carolina Suarez. Sarika K. Taylor. Stephanie Lee Trafoni.
Anthony Ume.
Evelyn Vadea. Candace Watch. Chauncey Troy Williams. Karen Eileen Yates. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in early childhood education. Kate R. McDonald. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in early childhood education, specialization in initial licensure. Jordan Catherine LaPointe. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in educational technology. Catherine Alice Neville. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in elementary education. Kelly Grace Bartkus. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in elementary education, specialization in initial licensure. Anne Louise Brown. Erin Marie Brunette. Joan Quinn Hannon. Caitlin Rose Kelly. Melinda Luann Myers.
Ariana M. Owens.
Amrita Shivani. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in mathematics, Madison Ann Powella. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in nutrition education, specialization in nutrition education specialist,
Rodaline Barber.
Miriam B. Elias. Kelsey Nicole Marcolini. Stephen Anthony Oram.
Morgan Marie Paquin.
Courtney Marie Yoder. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in secondary education, specialization in art, Judith Kittler Zmiok. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in secondary education, specialization in English, Miriam Elizabeth Demerville. Katie L. Mayo. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in secondary education, specialization in mathematics, Bradley Philip Dustin. Edward Haller Green. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in special education, moderate disabilities, Nicole Brianna Abruzzese. Megan Alexa Baran. Alex Richard Campbell. Alyssa Bianca Caputo.
Sweeney Chong.
Margaret Cole Cromwell. Megan Caroline Gibbons. Chantel Marie Kimball. Isabel R. Laurenza. Kylie E. McIntyre. Abigail Mary Quinlan. Angelina Mary Sarah. Isabella Gayane Terzian. Darian Renee Pastora Teresine Gonzalez. Patience Y. Remo. Receiving the Master of Education degree, concentration in teaching of English to speakers of other languages, Ariana Marie Chisulo. Kathlena Rose Coelho. Jamie Christine Craven. Anna Leonidovna Demchenko. Christy Lee Gibson. Ashley Elizabeth Hogan. Julie Ann Murphy. Cassandra Nelson. Rosa Eugenia Orazin. Amy Marie Scavoni Luskin. Bradley Sherman Tyrell. Receiving the Master of Public Administration degree, Tessa Lee Doe. Beldano Francois. Danielle Marie Garapi. Emma Isabel Laurie. Tyler M. Mitchell. Taina Victoria Ortiz. Amos Lewis Santos.
From the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, receiving the Master of Science degree, concentration in Food and Nutrition with the specialization in Coordinated Program in Dietetics, Charlotte Minerva Davidson. Crystalee Fernandez. Sean Michael Fitzgerald. Gabriella Nicole Florio. Alexa Gibson. Lauren Rose Legere. Courtney Mary Puglia. Dennis Wade. Receiving the Master of Science degree, concentration in Food and Nutrition with the specialization in Nutrition Science, Ashmita Shah. receiving the Master of Science in Nursing degree, concentration in Nursing Case Management, Coletta R. Lassiter. Receiving the Master of Science in Nursing degree, concentration in Nursing Education, Nicole Marie Barros Bellardino. Lindsay Catherine Barub. Kira A. Columbus. Jennifer Marie DiBiase. Nina Jacqueline Devine. Caitlin Marie Donovan Roach. Ellen Patricia Duane. Hannah Sullivan Duffy. Denise Ferris. Shannon Flannery. Shayla Flannery. Amanda Marie Goki.
Lauren Gonzer.
Sandra Mary Kelly. Sasha Jason Lamoureux. Brianne Martinez Carroll. Sarah Beth Matiotis. Michaela Ann Morrill. Colleen Elizabeth O'Connor. Stephen L. Palmer. Leah Pike. Tia Teresa Rose Pollock. Jean-Marie Puleo. Amy Elizabeth Reese.
Kelsey Meredith Richardson.
Nicole Roche. Abby Rose Scanlon.
Caroline Elizabeth Smith.
Eve Hoffman Smith. Brittany Beatrice Stone Smith. Anna M. Truscott. Michelle A. Westcott. Receiving the Master of Science in Nursing degree, concentration in nursing leadership, Shannon Mary Curran. Katie Christina Duane.
Anne Ellen Durkin.
Emily Catherine Falvey.
Mary Beth Gilberg.
Melissa Jean Pace.
Trevina M. Rice. Topaz Samuels Slowly. Olga Wellborn.
JC Aparecida Xavier. Receiving the Professional Science Master's degree, concentration in biotechnology, specialization in quality assurance.
Emily Taylor Colburn.
Spencer Dugbarty. Muhammad Islam. Jesur Yulaiti. Seher Mohsin Sayed.
Congratulations to master's graduates of Framingham State University.
Congratulations, everybody. I'd like to now introduce Michael Gatlin, a member of the class of 1978 and president of the Framingham State Alumni Association and Foundation Board.
Thank you. Good evening, graduates and your families. On behalf of the Alumni and Foundation Board of Directors, it is my honor to welcome you to the Framingham State Alumni Association. You'll know you're a member because we'll start sending out mail to you asking you to make contributions. You are now part of a strong and ever-expanding network of alumni from Framingham State who play a crucial part in many of the Commonwealth's leading businesses and public sector organizations. We hope that you will stay engaged with the alma mater through alumni activities and take advantage of all the alumni benefits available to you. I have met and I continue to meet wonderful people through my involvement in the Alumni Association, professionals in many fields, and I enjoy the relationships more than I did even when I first graduated from the school a long time ago. So this is an ongoing, lifelong experience that I urge you to take advantage of. I encourage you to reach out and take advantage of these connections, but most of all, we hope you return to campus and personally represent your class, your program, and your institutions. Again, welcome, fellow alumni.
Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate that you've joined us today and to celebrate our amazing graduates. Graduates, families, and friends are invited to join us at a reception with light refreshments in the McCarthy Center Dining Annex. Please remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and graduates exit. Thank you again. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations.